I will start with uh, conversations I had with Senator Chris Coons this week, when I asked about procedures. I'm tired of looking at pictures of DHS people shooting unarmed American citizens or even those carrying. But I said, what happened to police procedures after a police involved shooting? You usually hand over your gun and it's investigated by not even that, not even that policing entity, someone from outside the policing entity. So that has not occurred. And I would say that the actions of those of ICE in Minneapolis are unprofessional, very dangerous, and anti-constitutional. So if you want to come after somebody, here we are. I'll let everybody add their name to it so Pam can be sure to find us. But Mark, she can find you already. You have you have filed suit in this regard about criticizing Pam Bondi. So let it rip.
Yeah, on several levels. So hey Pam, I'm right here. You know where I am. You actually know where I live. You have my email address. So come on over. And look, if we'll separate into different categories. The easy one is if you are non-federal, if you do not work for the federal government, you can say whatever the hell you want about ICE, its conduct, DHS, Bondi, Nome. Go for it. You can't make threats. You can't obviously threaten physical violence. There's certain information you can't, dox and SWAT and things like that. But if you want to criticize the conduct, then you knock yourself out and do whatever you want on that because you have a First Amendment right to do so. And we took a position when Bovino had said that there's going to be consequences if you criticize them. We're like, really? I think those will be consequences on you, my friend, because you don't have the authority to do anything. But there have been scouring of the internet for comments that people make. We saw that in the aftermath of Charlie Kirk's tragic assassination, with a lot of hypocritical cancel culture from the right onto those on the left, or even if they were on the right, actually didn't make a difference. They wouldn't check the politics or the voting record or the registration at the door. They'll just see if there was something negative about Kirk. So I have, I don't know, 2 or 3 lawsuits, if I can remember correctly. I have a case against Kristi Noem and DHS for firing a DHS employee for having stated on a date, a fake date, that there was criticism of Noem when she was just a nominee. She wasn't even the secretary yet. We have another lawsuit against the Defense Department and DHS because of comments in the aftermath of Charlie Kirk's assassination. And actually, no, I did just file a lawsuit against Bondi. Now that I think about it, no, I didn't. Patel, I can't keep track of all these lawsuits. Patel, we filed a case last week.
Well, they're easy. It's just like they place it on the plate. You just got to hit it off the tee.
And the FBI for firing an FBI employee for what appears to be comments they made on a Facebook page that had privacy settings for it. So there's a lot going on there. And in fact, we're starting to see some of it in a separate area of U.S. government using, getting access to camera security systems with the companies and like Ring. And that's caused some backlash, understandably. Although, to some extent, we do want some cooperation. I'd want cooperation from the people whose Ring cameras they are. That's who should be volunteering the data. And obviously this comes up in the wake of the kidnapping.
They should ask for it, not take it. Yes.
Right. Ask for it, not take it. And I don't know enough about it. I saw some headlines on that, but I'll just finish in my little bit here about Bondi. And you're right. Unprofessionalism would be an understatement for her appearance before Congress, before the House. The attacks, all she was loudmouth. She amplified Donald Trump. This was a hearing for one. It was solely about demonstrating to the White House how tough she is. She was mutually disrespectful to Democrats as well as with Republicans. if those Republicans weren't in line and kissing our ass the way Jim Jordan does. But it was an incredible display of the worst right now, and really just, I think, should make anybody shake their head of going like, is this truly how we want government to be? And frankly, I think if you're shaking your head, yes, that's how you want government to be, then, you know, maybe
Wait till
go
the
to
shoe's on the
Russia.
other foot.